Let's start again.
What is up, Clashers? Crumpy Lord here with another video, and in this video I'm going to show you guys the great Arena 7 deck. And right now I'm in Arena 6, but I've actually been trying out new decks other than the Ice Wizard one, the Hog Cycle deck that I showed in last Arena deck episode. So in this episode I have been trying new decks, but a lot of them have not been working. But I tried this new one, and it's very good. A very good deck. So it involves the Hog Rider, the Valkyrie, the Musketeer, the Poison Spell, Inferno Tower, Zap Spell, Skeletons, and Elixir Collector. This is an average elixir cost of 3.6, so it's kind of a little bit on the expensive side, but that's okay. So if you're the type of player that is more balanced and like plays offense and defense, this is the deck for you, because all these cards you see here is used on defense, except the Hog Rider, because that is if not one of the most and best offensive cards in the game. So I'm going to show you how to exactly work this deck. So right here I'm going to hop into a replay against Shep Dizzle. So in this battle he's going to be level 8. And right away I'm going to drop down my Elixir Collector to get an advantage on Elixir, because that's always important. He actually contemplates whether putting down that Zap spell with the goblins. But what I'm going to do is wait till my Elixir reaches. I'm going to put my Musketeer all the way in the back. And I'm going to wait till his Musketeer versus the Bomber. What he does here, he's going to put down a Valkyrie, and it redirects my Musketeer to the Valkyrie. So I'm going to put down an Inferno Tower to distract that Giant Larry. And the Inferno Tower is one of the best defense in the game. So I'm going to zap his Goblin Barrel. He's going to take out my Inferno Tower. Pretty even trade right there. So he's going to put down his Goblins. Again, he contemplates whether putting his zap. So right now I'm going to push with the Hog Rider and the Skeleton, followed up by the Poison Spell. And the Hog Rider didn't get that much damage. He defended against this push very well. However, his Bomber is almost close to dead. So I'm going to overreact here. I'm going to get I'm going to, panic here, and I put down my Valkyrie. I shouldn't have panicked. And this is where the trifecta deck works at its best. So basically, once the Hog Rider dies, it's going to be up to the Valkyrie and the Musketeer. So the Musketeer gets like 4 hits off. So those minions are going to do some work. He's going to zap them. We're going to be close in this match. We're almost tied up in damage. So it's double elixir time. This is where this deck shines the most. This is where it's its best. So he puts down the Giant Larry. He's going to put down his Goblin Barrel. So I'm going to put down my Musketeer. He didn't put his Goblin Barrel just yet. He's waiting. Now he put down his Goblin Barrel. Now I'm going to zap his Goblin Barrel. Thank God the Musketeer didn't get injured. So this is the trifecta part. Once again, he defended against it very well. I put down my poison, and my Musketeer is going to do some work. And I overreacted on this push. I panicked a lot. I put down the Inferno Tower right next to the tower, which is very bad. So as you can see, his tower is at 177. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put down my poison spell and wish this guy a good game. I'm going to cycle back to my zap spell and absolutely take out his tower. So this is where this deck is actually pretty good at. When you're running out of time, let's say, and let's go back to base. So you're running out of time, and the tower is very low on your opponent's side. You could just put down your poison spell and then your zap spell to take it out. That's a deadly combo just to take out the tower. So yeah, as you can see, we won that replay 1-0 crowns. So I'm going to show you guys when I started using this deck, the absolute first replay. Actually, no, I'm going to show you the second replay. This was a very tricky deck too to go up against. This guy was very good. So we're in Spell Valley here. So I'm going to wish him a thumbs up. Good game. So I'm going to start off with the Valkyrie in the way back. So by the time it walks up to the tower, it's going to be at full elixir. So he's going to put down his Hog Rider. I'm going to put down my Musketeer, and he freezes. And after that, I put down my Skeletons. And here I'm going to put down my Hog Rider in front of those Skeletons and Musketeer. He's going to play this very well and put down his Barbs. So my Musketeer is shooting at those Barbs, and it absolutely gets wrecked. So I'm just going to let that Bomber be. I'm going to place down my Valkyrie to take out those Barbarians. So I'm going to place down my Musketeer. Actually, no. I'm going to put down my Poison Spell defensively and take out those minions, because those minions do some damage, let me tell you guys. So he's going to go for another Hog Rider push. He's going to freeze. I'm going to put down my Inferno Tower. He freezes, and I zap, and his Hog Rider gets wrecked. So that's a 9 elixir value taken out by 5 elixir. So he's just spent 9 elixir on that push. So right now, I'm going to put down my elixir collector to get an advantage, because the advantages are always the best. So he's going to put down his under-leveled furnace, because my tower is just going to take those things out. So he's going to put down, now I'm going to put down my poison spell on top of the furnace so it could damage it. And here's what I made a mistake. I should have waited for the minions to get out, and then I would have gotten a better trade. But I just ended up losing elixir, and he just rushed me like crazy. So I'm gonna put the poison spell on top of those barbarians. So after he puts down those barbarians, I'm going to put down my Musketeer, and then followed up by the Hog Rider. I'm going to put down my Hog Rider, and I'm going to poison all his troops, and I'm going to zap. He's going to put down his Hog Rider, and I was going to put down the Inferno Tower, but I didn't have enough. So he's going to freeze my tower. I'm going to try to, with all my best ability, I'm trying to defend against this push. He has my tower very low. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to save up elixir, put down a Hog Rider to get some damage off, and then I'm going to finish this game by throwing a poison spell. So I'm going to put down my Inferno Tower. It's going to melt that Hog Rider, but the Hog Rider just destroyed it. This is going to be a close game. Who's going to win? I throw down my poison, and good game to this guy. So yeah, this was a very intense match. As you can see, we won 2 games like that, like by just putting the poison spell just to win the game. So as you guys can see, this deck is very good. It's a very strategic deck. You need to know how to use it, what to use. It has to be in a specific order. And yeah, so this deck is going to bring you to Arena 7. I just started using it for like maybe 9 games now, and I won all of those games. I didn't lose once. I've only drawed like once. So victory, draw, victory. All these victories are from this deck, guys. This defeat is when I started using this deck. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a thumbs up. If you guys are interested, you could join my clan. It's called Royal Scrubbies. The clan tag will be in the description below. You could join if you want. Say hello. Peace. Anyway, guys, it's been Crumpet Lord here. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing and watching more of my videos. If you guys didn't see my other How to Get into Arena 6 deck, you should really go check that out. The link will be down in the description. Hope you guys enjoy. Crumpet Lord out.